Hello! I want to jump in here and talk about meal planning. It is a lifesaver. It saves cash. It helps you stay on track with your diet or your food plan. And it takes out a lot of stress for your week. So I swear by it. I've been doing it probably like 7 years. And I used to be the girl that went to the grocery store every couple of days because I didn't know what I felt like eating. Well, let me tell you, you don't always feel like eating veggies. So I had gotten into a challenge group because I was wanting to lose weight, and this is where I learned meal planning and prep, and it absolutely changed my life. So you will save money. You will save time, you will save frustration, and you'll save on your waistline. So I will give you a copy of this if you want. You can do this on a plain piece of paper. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. You don't have to plan every single bite out if you don't want to, but just having a general idea. So one of the first things in meal planning, and I have done this before, I've challenged myself before, is to use up everything in my house first. I don't know about you, but when I first started this, I actually pulled everything out of my cupboards and I put it on the table because I just do better visually. It just depends how you are. Well, I had 3 boxes of spaghetti, all open. I had umpteen cans of black beans because of course they were 10 for 10 and I thought I had to buy 10. I had like 2 jars of mayonnaise. I don't even use mayonnaise that much. I had all this random stuff. So I just sat down and looked at what I had and I built around it. So obviously I used up some of the spaghetti and I did some creative things with black beans, made some black bean burgers, but I used up what I had. So eating healthy is not that expensive. That is really a myth. I feel it's a myth. So what I do is basically I look at what I have and then I think, what do I want? I am a repeater eater. It makes it easy and it makes it cheap. Like I'll buy a big container of salad mix and I'll make mason jar salads and they last for a week. And I'll have a salad. I cannot do a salad every day for lunch. I get burned out. So maybe every other day, 2 times a week. I'm big on like batch cooking, soups, chilies, stews, that kind of thing. I have one day, Thursday's kind of whatever's left over day. So it may be like a really wonky kind of dinner. It might be like a half a hamburger and part of a sweet potato and some whatever I got left over. I just eat it up because I do not throw food away. That is called cash in the trash. So I'll have some recipes in here. I'll give you those, but basically I just make a plan. I'm a repeater eater. You might have just in the recipe guidebook, I'll have a couple ideas for breakfast. You can do like oatmeal, overnight oats. You can have those prepped and ready. I do Shakeology every morning. It's quick, easy, that kind of thing. You can do egg muffin cups. You could do even eggs, like scramble them up in a cup and microwave them. You can have your bacon or your turkey burger or turkey sausage or whatever already made up, and you can just grab and go with that. I'm not a cereal fan. Cereal is like usually, I have not had cereal in I don't know how long, which I was a girl that could eat like a half a box of Lucky Charms. It makes me more hungry. It's loaded with sugar and preservatives and just crap, and it didn't serve me well. Because I honestly believe what you eat in the morning is like really starting to fuel you for the day. So I'm pretty selective at trying to eat something very healthy. But so you might pick out 2 or 3 things that you like for breakfast and make them up. Have a couple overnight oats ready. You could do have your eggs. You could just have them all in a mason jar in a thing where you just shake it up. You already get your veggies and everything in there and just pour it out. It does not take long to scramble them on the oven or on the stove at all. Or you could throw it in the microwave. So, in having that, because Starbucks and a muffin or Dunkin' Donuts or Tim Hortons or whatever, yeah, you're going to crash and burn. So, and then for lunches, I just kind of like prep up salads, soups. I grill a bunch of chicken on Sunday, which I'll go over meal prep later. Grill up a bunch of chicken. You can go ahead and make up your hamburgers. You can fry up. A lot of times I'll have turkey burger ready and I'll have it in my freezer. You can add it for egg roll in a bowl. You can add some barbecue sauce, have sloppy joes. You can use it in just whatever you want, tacos. But just having it ready is like 99% of the battle. And then my favorite is veggies. That's my meal prep, is basically veggies. Grilling up chicken and veggies. That's it. I like chop all my veggies up. I have cucumbers, peppers, and carrots every day on my way home from work for a snack. I get the crunch factor. You can throw them in to make fajitas, throw them into your eggs, just roast them, Brussels sprouts, asparagus, beets, broccoli you can steam real quick, but just having it ready, grab and go. It is quicker to grab that, throw it in the microwave for 2 minutes than it is to get in your car, drive to Wendy's, yeah, a lot cheaper too. So, but yeah, just sit down and plan it out. If you have kids and a family and they're like, I don't like, maybe make out a list of 4 or 5 different options for supper, and then they can mark off which ones they want, or let a kid pick each night, but give them, here's the trick, not like, oh, you can have whatever you ever want, because they're gonna probably want pizza every night or chicken nuggets. Give them like 3 options. What would you like? Do you want, chicken and whatever? Just have your 3 options to give them an option. Say, I'm fine with whatever you pick, but they're going to be healthy, but they feel like they have a say in it and have an so they're not so fighting you on it. I will throw in here a bunch of recipes, and it's really, it's a time saver. It really is. So even just filling out, like I'll fill mine out, and then sometimes I'm like, I can eat that. A lot of times I have whatever I have for supper. I have it for my leftover for my lunch. I do leftovers. I don't know. I grew up with leftovers. They're awesome. Heat them up and go. But just kind of get a plan. And then from there, do your grocery shopping. Don't go grocery shopping, then come home and try to figure it out. Get everything out, look in your freezer. I bet there's like a pack of hamburger or something stuck in the back of the freezer, or something that you can do something creative with. A lot of times I do cooks.com, allrecipes.com, or I'll just type in several items that I have that I think go together, and a recipe pops up. And this is my philosophy. Recipes are suggestions. So if I don't have green beans, but I got peas, I'll throw that in. Or if I don't have one spice that's going to cost you $5.99 and I might add something else to it, or I'll just kind of tweak it with what I have. I won't go out and buy extra. Like I might do, I do a lot of cauliflower rice. I do spaghetti squash instead of spaghetti or pasta, that kind of thing. So you can just kind of tweak it and look at a couple different recipes and just kind of, I've come up with some good ones, and then sometimes I'm like, gee, what do I have in that? So that is a real good one, to use up what you have. So, like I said, I'll put that in there. Just start planning out what you want. Like, just write it down. Go shopping, look at what you have, and then we'll be adding in recipes and ideas and little tips and tricks. So that is what I have for meal planning.